Okay, good evening. 3-3.
Good evening po, sir.
Evening po, sir.
Okay,
Good evening po.
let's pin. Nakakonect ang aking headset. Okay, so let's start. So last time, what we did is that just have it ready, the notepad. So there are two sections in our notepad. So the first section is just for purely note. And for the second section, there is this is for the chronology, right, of the documentation that is happening on the particular website that you will create. So this is what you call the bullet documentation. There are just four symbols that we need to be familiar with. The first one is this symbol or the forward slash or the division symbol on your keyboard. So this is designates the things that you did. So done. Then the asterisk, it is something important. And the plus button, if a plus symbol for update, and the dash or the minus button for the bullet for things to be done. Okay, so those are just the symbols that you need to be familiar with. So first things first, of course. So since what we need to do is the co-ed mockup website, so let's start with the minus sign or the dash sign. So co-ed mockup website. Okay, so that's the first thing. Then access sites.google.com. Then after that, of course, so this is the first site that we will create. Click blank. Okay, then let's just change the title to the College of Education mockup website. PP Co-ed mockup website. Okay. Then change the title to Polytechnic, skip the tour, University of the Philippines, College of Education. So there, then we'll change the cover photo of our website. So we already have here resources for our website. Let's just choose this. Okay, so now that we have that, let's first publish it and choose the URL that we need to use. So just like what I'm saying last time, you need to use your first and last name and the year 2022. So let's say this particular website is for John Mark Smith. So there, 2022. Okay, so that URL is not yet taken, so we can use that. Okay, so for example, for Aaron Christopher Distrito 2022. Okay, not just Christopher Distrito. You should include your full first name. I think I made that clear already. Then publish. Now, since we have published it already, let's just update our chronology. Okay, updated page title to PUP Co-ed, then header, then cover photo, and then publish it to sites.google.com /view / John, is it Mark? John Mark Smith 2022. So let's check if this particular link is working already. Just a second. So there, we can access it. Our website is published already. Now, here's another important thing that we need to do. So since this is important, we need to put asterisk on our chronological notes. Then I'll introduce to you the website, the tiny URL. Umabot ba tayo dito last time, class? Can you give me a thumbs up kung umabot tayo sa tiny URL last time? Okay, walang thumbs up. Ay, okay, umabot. So yeah. So we're just need to access it. Then this one, we just wait for it to load. Kasi hindi ito na kompleto. Okay, so since we are able to finish that, here are the pages, class, that you need to include in your co-ed website. So let's just click the tab here, pages, and click this one, then new pages. So the first 3 pages that we need to include in our website, of course, are the 3 major 3 departments under the College of Education. So we have the LIS done. So we have another one. We have the SED, and we have PBT. Okay. So those are the pages that we need to add, and also we need to add the faculty members. Ilagay na natin lahat. Faculty members, the research, okay, then the extension services, and then we will integrate, class, 3 external website to our co-ed website. So the first one that we need to integrate is the PUP website. So just hover your mouse to the plus sign, then click the new link here. Then you need to enter the URL of PUP. Of course, we all know what's the PUP website, pup.edu.ph, then PUP website. So that this is the first external link that we will embed on our website, PUP website. The next one is the college co-ed official website, official Facebook page. So over our mouse, then new link, paste it there, the co-ed YouTube page. Though it is unofficial, so for the sake of this activity, we'll use that as the official YouTube page of the College of Education. Okay. So I think we created the wrong link here. We integrated it's not the YouTube page, FB page. Okay, then lastly, the YouTube page. So those are the things that we did. Then co-ed YouTube page. Tama ba, class? Then let's just check if it's working on our preview. Co-ed FB page. All right. So yes, it is working. So where is the hindi ko pala natapos. This is the co-ed YouTube page. Hindi ko na-click yung tapos na. Home, para for the sake of synchronicity. Okay, so let's just make it all caps. Okay, so now we have that. And make sure to update our notepad here. So we added the DLIS, the SED, the DBTE, the faculty members, the research page, the extension services. Then we link the official YouTube, FB, and TUP website. Okay, there. So we can now just simply update our chronology. Okay, guys, just remember that the only thing that is chronological here is the / button. Okay, the update. Okay, the important. It's not necessarily that it is chronological. Okay, / lang ang chronological. So chronological order. Okay, so pag mag-update kayo, let's just add here. Okay, for research, you just need to add the plus button. Plus button is update already. Content for DepEd Mimaropa partnership. So something like that. Okay. And for extension services, i-plus nyo lang. Yung update nyo na ginawa sa page ng extension services is the COLC event and students. Something like that. Okay, now you added sa DBTA page, we added pictures of faculty members of DBT faculty. Yes, so naroon na faculty members page. Faculty, okay. Faculty event, okay, something like that. So those are the things that we need to update there. Okay, now let's publish it so that our work is fully saved. Na hindi pa natin naayos yung tiny URL kasi ayaw niya pa magpa-access. Let's just wait a moment. Okay, what's wrong? Ano ang nangyayari dito? I'll try to access it on my mobile phone. Let's check if the link is working. So sites.google.com/view/John Moore Smith 2022. Okay, it's working, but the tabs is not yet saved. Wait lang, class. What's wrong? Ay, mais ka. Close. I'm closing everything. Okay, salamat. Okay, let's check. Let's publish it again. Nakuha ko. I-publish. Okay. So published. Let's refresh. Yon. So nag-reflect na siya sa mobile phone. Ito yun. So ito na si John Mark Smith. Okay na yung mga tabs na ginawa natin. Now, the next thing that we need to do is, of course, to add content on our website. So since this is the home page, this is what we are working on. What we need to do, class, is to add a, since this is the landing page, we add those three departments of the co-ed. So load, since I already have a, okay, mabilis lang to. So I'll introduce to you another website, thepexels.com. Okay, so this is better than Google search type of website because it is made by artists. Now it's optional if you want to donate to them. So it's very professional looking. So okay na yung tiny URL natin. So again, John Mark Smith 2022. Make tiny URL. So remember, class, it's always tiny URL that you will be using. So loading pa yung pexels natin. So the three departments of our main page is still loading. Okay. Let's be patient. Kasi pag nagpanic tayo, lalo itong hindi aandar. Okay. So here, again, in our notes, we need to add another important website, the pexels.com, for free stock photos. Okay. So there, just wait. So let's say school for robotics, an example. Okay, so there. So you can use that. Okay, mag-upload ka. Let's just click. Okay, ayaw niya pa. So wag daw muna yun. Let's proceed to the research. Let's add content in our research. So let's say, okay, ayaw niya pa ulit. Yun. So research page mo na yung update natin. So let's say this is the partnership of the College of Education to DepEd Mimaropa. So there. So I just click this one, class, the images, add picture. So I choose this to add two pictures. So if you want to, so I'll add another picture here below. So we can add caption here. So co-ed, UP co-ed, partnership with DepEd Mimaropa. Yung mga research endeavor ng College of Education. And dito, PUP co-ed research core group. Research core group. So an example. Since the second layer of option, you can add additional text here. So what are those narratives behind this? So co-ed partnership. So last June 7, there's a partnership that between Mimaropa, DepEd Mimaropa, and through Zoom and through the endeavor of the president of PUP, Dr. Um, Muhi, this partnership was become possible. So you create a little write-up here, but since we'll not be doing that right now, let's just delete the second layer of text for the article itself. Now let's add another picture for the research content. So here, ito, we don't need this. So it's very straightforward to delete the content that you don't need and content that you want to highlight. That you just drag it like that for it to show up. Okay, something like that. Okay. So there, we just already added. And if you want to create a, let's say, a footer. So here's another thing that is important, class. Since we will be using the pup.edu.ph, just wait for it. Yes, Raven. Free images yung pixels. It's better than Google search because it's a very professional looking website. Optional lang yung pagdo-donate sa mga artists. Usually, mga artists na nag-upload dito, mayroon silang Patreon account. If you want to, donate, pwede nyo rin itong pagkakitaan, class. Gumawa kayo ng account dito, then mag-take kayo ng picture, set up nyo. Then, your picture will become a stock photo. There are some companies that are using, you will use your photo, then if they want to donate to your Patreon account, then you will earn some money here. So here's, class, another important thing that you need to do is to use this particular footer of the PUP website, then use this here. So put a footer here. So it just changed the copyright to 2022. Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Education, mock-up website. Then your initial. So let's say John Mark Santos, John Smith, JS. So middle initial ni John Mark is JLS. Okay. So there, that's the footer that we will be using. Okay, your initial class. Now we already added content. So let's update our bullet documentation. Footer. From PUP website. The copyright. Let's the copyright here. Okay, let's just add here. Yeah. So now we have, let's go back here. So okay na tayo sa research page. We already have that. Now let's add content in our extension services. So of course, PUP have an extension services. What is the extension services of co-ed class? Para naman mayroon tayong just an interaction. You can chat there your answer. What's the outreach program of co-ed? You can unmute or type your answers. It starts with letter C. Hello, class. The community. Malapit na. Malapit na, Mia. Community outreach Community pantry. Pwede. Community out Community Outreach Learning Center, our COLC. Remember, class? So, itinatag yung preschool na ino-organize ng COED even before you were born or even before I was born. 1988 pa tinayo to. So, ito yun. Ito yung Community Outreach Learning Center. So, remember, every organization, every colleges, they need to have an activity that gives back to the community. So, Community Outreach Learning Center students. So, di ba, class? Saan ka nakakita ng college na mayroong sariling school? School sa loob ng school, di ba? So, yan yung mga preschool students natin sa COLC. Then, COLC United Nations event. Okay. So, mayroon pa tayong pa-UN event sa kanila. So, ito, if you want to write up an article regarding that, but for now, we'll not add caption there. So, it depends on your content if you want to add that. So, there, you already added content on our extension services. For faculty members, yes, correct. Nasa second floor. Yeah, I think so. Nalipat yata sila. Dati sa ano sila, sa Labhay sila naka-located, yung mga pre-pandemic. Ay, hindi. Yeah. Then napunta sila sa North Wing, facing the lagoon. Yung unang room doon sa North Wing, pagpapasok ka, palabas ka ng PEP. Yung COLC doon. Usually, nagtuturo dyan yung mga third year, fourth year students. So kayo, pwede na kayo magturo dyan. Kung walang pandemic, may pandemic. So, actually, nabuwag na yung COLC ngayon kasi wala na talaga. O, third term. Next is the yun nga, faculty members. Let's put an update on our faculty members so we can add video. So ito, this is the co-ed faculty roster. So let's just the faculty roster. Aside pa dun sa ABP na binigay ko sa inyo, class, diba? Remember, nasa GC natin. Raven, na-forward mo na ba sa kanila yon yung ABP na pinist ko doon last Friday? Last Friday? Last Saturday. Have you seen that? Yung mga nasa GC sa 3.3?
Yes po, sir. Pero hindi ko po sinasend since parang,
hindi pa mag-make sense sa inyo.
Yeah po.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. So I'll just forward it later. So there, for me to embed it, it's very easy. Double-click nyo lang dito, 1, 2. Then, paste the link. Then you already have the video of the faculty roster of the College of Education. Though hindi na to, 5 years ago pa to. But still, for the sake of this activity, you can use this. Okay, now, you can also add here some tools that we have in here. So for example, this button. So let's say this is more applicable sa homepage. Okay, so we have now content in our faculty members, in our research, and in our extension services. Let's go back to our homepage. Okay, so let's say add a button. Hindi pa pala na-update no kasi ayaw kanina. So ito, button. So click here for motivation. Click here for motivation. Now, let's add link here. Let's say extreme confidence. Extreme confidence. Affirmation. Ano lang to? Tool for things that we need to do. Yan. Sabihin kumbaga pag mayroon kang mga kailangan mo mag-present, mag-demo, mayroon kang job interview, pakinggan mo to mga 5 minutes straight. Then mamomotivate ka. Yun. So let's just put it here. click here for motivation. Now let's add content na dun sa ating homepage since okay na siya. So this is the DLIS page. Let's, ano ba yung ano, logo? Yon, kasi Library Information Science, yung ibig sabihin ng DLIS. So about library. And for elementary, this said, Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, just add this. And of course, our department, the TLE department, deals with ICT, robotics, etc. Then, of course, let's just put here DBTE, DLIS. Or we can also add here the link. Okay, so here, one, click nyo lang siya. This said, then here, click again the DBTE. Now, we also want for our visitor to just simply click the picture so that they will be landed. So aside from clicking this description, they will be landed also to the department page by simply clicking the picture. So we can add also link to that. Just double click on the picture, 1, 2. Then here's the option. So DLIS, 1, 2. 1, okay. Then this said 1, 2, the DBTE. Okay. So there, we already have, ayun na, nagpi-play na yung video. Na-motivate na ako kagad. Napakinggan ko siya. Okay, so let's preview what we did. Yes, very much in control. You have in control what are your themes. Okay, so remember the principles of graphical user interface. So not just aesthetically wise, but function wise should be the interface of this website that you will be creating. So okay, this is the preview of our website. So there. So if they click the home, okay, hindi ko magat yung isa. Di ba sabi ko, kapag kinlik natin yung picture, malaland tayo. Pag kinlik natin to, mapupunta tayo sa page. Pero dito, ayaw ko magat dito. Sa sa DBTE lang. We can go back and fix that. 1, 2. Hindi nga natin na click yung add. So there. DLIS. Yan. Then preview ulit natin. Yan. Okay na siya. Pag kinlik niyo yung picture, then see it. Okay. Now here's another thing that we need to do. For example, for the DBTE, we want to add slideshow of the faculty members of DBTE. We'll just need to simply use the tools here. Carousel, image carousel, and let's assume that these are the faculty members of the DBTE. Okay. All right. Open. So you can simply create a slideshow of the faculty members of DBTE. Then you can add write-ups here if you want to create a caption on it. So I'll just simply double click here. 1, 2, then you have an option. Image, embed, drive, then upload, then text sa gitna. We'll delete that. We won't be needing that for the moment. Okay, so that's the home page. Now let's publish it so that our work will be saved. Okay. Now Since we already have a tiny URL for that, let's try accessing it. Okay, can you try to access this class? Let's see if it will work on your mobile phone, preferably. We're using a different browser now. John Mark Smith, 2022. You will need to also take note of that site because you will use the tab aside from the notes. Again, can triple W that. Okay, if it's not working, let's just wait for one moment. Ah, it's working. Okay, glad to hear that, Renil. Thank you for updating us. Okay, now let's go back to our bullet documentation. So we added, so in our homepage, okay, we added a link to the 3 department there. Yung mga ginawa natin, then okay na yung tiny URL. Where's that tiny URL? Then tinyurl.com. So there yung mga updates sa ginawa natin. Okay, so that is pretty much into it. You already have the foundation. Ang challenging na lang talaga dito is, aside from building the foundation, make sure that you won't get lost in creating it and publishing the URL so you can easily access it. That's why I'm asking everyone to use the tinyurl.com so that you can just simply type tinyurl.com/ your first name and last name and 2022. Okay, now what are the criteria in grading? So dito sa taas, sa first section of our notes, of our bullet documentation, the 40% is the content. And the 30% is the proficiency. And another 30% for the accuracy. Okay, so just like what I mentioned here, later, ipo-forward sa inyo yung video na pinaste ko last Saturday. It will make sense to you already. Content, saan kayo kukuha ng content? Una, sa Facebook page ng COED, sa Facebook, sa website ng PUP. Nandun yung mga faculty members, mga officials ng COED. And sa YouTube, you can stalk YouTube for content. And Google search possible. Okay, if you have your and yung pinaka helpful is the video that I will give you. Yung ABP na yon, ABP ng COED, that is for a 1-hour long video containing information about COED. Pero, of course, you will only use that video for the sake of this activity. Okay? So you cannot post that on your social media or post it on your My Day. That is for the sake of this activity only. Okay? So proficiency. So we all know what's content. Proficiency. What proficiency meaning? If is your the website that you created is working, okay, aesthetically sound, okay, functionally sound, yung website na ginawa nyo, then it is it obliged to the principle of the graphical user interface. Okay, different media are utilized, static, interactive, and dynamic medias are utilized. So that is the proficiency side. Now for the accuracy meaning that it is for how well you followed my instruction. Did you include all the tabs that I asked you? Pag yung sinubmit nyo is kulang ng extension services or research, okay, that will be taken against accuracy. So, yung mga sinabi ko from the footer itself. Okay? So kumuha ba kayo ng mga images sa pexels.com? Okay? Is it complete? Yung content niya ba is there is a principle of consistency ba? Pag click ko sa website ng sa page ng extension services, nandun yung mga researchers or nandun yung mga faculty members, okay? Or sa Department of DLIS, nakalagay yung information about DBT, you know, those things, that is accuracy. And you actually created the co-ed website. Now, let's say for some reason, ang ginawa nyo ng website is, let's say, yung ano nyo, family nyo, or yung angkan nyo, or yung office na pinag-OJT-han nyo. Yun yung sinubmit mo. I don't know, for some reason, yung sinubmit mo. Hindi naman automatic zero yun. Then let's say yun yung sinubmit nyo, hindi co-ed website, pero sobrang ganda. As in, detalyadong-detalyado, function and aesthetically sound, pero hindi ka co-ed website. So pwedeng perfect ka sa proficiency kasi sites.google pa rin yung ginawa mo, din accurate siya, maganda siya. Pero yung accuracy, hindi mo ginawa yung co-ed website, co-ed markup website. So maybe sa accuracy, ang grade mo dito is 14/30. Okay? Hindi pa naman zero yon. Sa proficiency, since maganda siya, 30/30. Content, possible 40/40 din. Pero sa accuracy nga, since hindi co-ed website ginawa mo, ano ka, pinakamataas na score mo is 14. So hindi ka nakapasa sa accuracy. Okay, so that's just the difference between accuracy and proficiency. Accuracy is, you know, what I ask you to do, and proficiency, how well you did what I ask you to do. And the content is, of course, self-explanatory, the content in there. Okay, so you have a lot of time for you to do this class. You have more than 2 weeks actually. Okay, 2 weeks and 54 minutes. Kasi 9 p.m. ng July 11 yung deadline nito. So you have more than 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 54 minutes yung nakatalagang oras para gawin nyo to. It's very easy class. And also, I suggest you visit pag naligaw kayo sa PUP, pumunta kayo sa office ng COED, di ba? May mga posting doon sa labas ng COED office about the mission vision. So magandang ilagay yan sa homepage ng PUP website. Okay, what are those projects? So there, nakapost yan sa labas ng office ng College of Education. So that's the thing. Another thing, since what you will need to submit is just this the file name. So John Mark Smith 2022.txt. So I'll just ask Raven to compile this bullet documentation notes. Okay, ito usually class yung nasa di ba pag nagda-download kayo ng mga crack software, ito yung nakalagay sa gilid na red. Read me, yung basahin mo ako before you update or create yung mga software na dina-download nyo class. Have you encountered those updates class? Anyone from you able to experience downloading a software, then there is a corresponding note aside from the software itself? All right. So this is usually that. So ito yung i-compile mo, ipunin mo Raven. Ito yung notes mo. Pero yung actual website, yung URL class, so syempre, ask you the URL. So pag time of submission na, punta lang ako pag deadline na, punta lang ako sa browser ko, type ko tayo url.com/ronilcaro2022, then I'll just enter. That's how I will check the website that you created. Okay? So very easy for us. There's no submission aside from this text update, the bullet documentation of the website. So that just in case the next person that will task to update the website that you created will have an idea, okay, what's the update about the particular website. Okay, do you have any question, class? Yes, Lester.
Sir, tanong ko lang po, yung accuracy naman po in terms lang po siya sa may content po no, like para magaya lang po lahat. Pero pwede naman po namin baguhin like kunyari yung text, yung font text ganun, yung size, tsaka yung like yung background picture ng ano like kunyari iba-iba po yung picture sa co-ed, sa DSED, ganun po. Pwede naman po yun, no?
Yes. Okay, yeah, very good question. So yung accuracy lang doon, class, is the tab itself. Okay, yun lang yung mga dapat hindi mawala. Okay, yung faculty members, yung extension services, research, and the outside link. Aside from that, it's freestyle, class. Kayo na bahala sa content on how you will organize it. Okay? So it's really up to you to design the co-ed website. Of course, it's still inside the principles of the 8 principles of GUI, okay, or interface of that particular website. Okay, so okay na Dan. It's up to you.
Sir,
to
one last
design it.
thing po.
Yes.
Patingin po sir nung sa baba nung sa chronology.
Okay. So the last update that we created is I'll give you a copy of this. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll just ilagay ko
yun
na lang
lang po,
sa
sir.
GC. Okay.
Yeah, yun lang po sir. Thank you po.
Alright. So sino ba yung member dun sa GC na ginawa natin? I think 3 lang sa section yung member dun. Magtaas nga kayo ng kami class kung sino yung member dun. Dun sa GC na yun. So, si Raven, si Mia, may isa pa ba? Okay. So paki-forward na lang Mia and Raven sa kanila yung mga i-add ko na information. And paki-forward na rin yung video, yung ABP link. Okay, Mia and Raven. So it's pala kayo kung sino mag Yes, pwede. Pwede class. Yun nga yung dali lang One moment. So pwede kayong mag-take ng picture kung gusto nyo entirely bitmap yung lahat ng content ng website. It's up to you. Remember the bitmap class? Bitmap meaning a picture of a real world that was transported to a device. So kung gusto nyo mag-take ng picture ng PUP para gagamitin yung resources sa website, so pwede yun. I suggest nga pwede nyo gamitin yung di ba nasa labas ng office ng PUP website, there is a signboard there, College of Education. So maganda siyang past cover photo. Well, it's still up to you. It's discarding nyo naman yun. So ito yung class, general guidelines doon sa okay. So you can copy that. But if forward naman sa inyo yan. So pwede nyo i-crop yung 1 hour ABP na to. YouTube video na yan. And that is link only access class. So just don't give that link to anyone na hindi nyo classmate. Okay? So pwede nyo i-crop yun. I-crop nyo yung video, part of those video. You can crop that just for the sake of the content, or you can screenshot the roster. Updated yung roster ng mga faculty dyan. Then mga research services, extension services, included din dyan yung pumunta kami sa Marikina para magbigay ng mga damit sa mga na-pandemic. Nandun din. So that's an extension services. So that's the additional resources that you will be using to update the website. Okay. So after this, I will upload the recording of this video also, so that you can go back to this and watch part of it. Okay? So may tanong pa ba kayo, class? So if you don't have any more question, yes, Raven.
Sir, kumbaga po yung sinend yung video, which is yung co-ed APP. So, ang gagawin lang po namin doon is kukunan po yun ng ayun yung content doon is yung pagkukunan namin ng content for our website. Like that.
Yes, additional content on your website. Aside from the official Facebook page, PUP website, ano yan, parang reinforcement. Okay? Where you can get the content, you know. And doon pa lang sa video na yan, ano na, mapupuno na yung content yun sa each tab that I ask you to do. So tama yung Raven, tama yan. Ano bang akala mo, Raven?
Hindi, I mean, ano lang po, sir, medyo di ko lang gets. Pero ano, gets ko na.
So yun lang. You'll just need to himay-himayin yung ano na yun. Panoorin nyo ng buo class yung ABP na yun. Ang ganda ng ABP na yun. So kudos sa mga gumawa, sa mga tumulong na students doon sa ABP na yun. Okay, so question pa? Okay, so if you don't have any more question, you can now open your webcam and take a class picture. Walang kamatayang class picture. Choose virtual background. None. Okay. Carl, baka gusto mong pakita? James? Jake? Angel? Pakita naman kayo sa mga classmate nyo.
Sir, hindi po gumagana yung camera ko ngayon.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, first slide. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Okay. Now, second slide. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So that would be it. Just wait for the link of this recording. I'll send it to you. Okay, through the GC. Ask Mia and Raven for it. Tonight, I'll upload it tonight. Okay? So goodbye, class. Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Bye-bye.